What's up, guys? We literally just spent $12,000 on this storage unit. $12,500 to be exact. It's literally a 5x10, but it's full of video games. Obviously, if you see video games like this, it's gonna go for some good money. There's a Sega CD box, which I'm hoping the console's in there, and I'm hoping there's a bunch of games for that console. First bag from the storage unit, we got Sega games. I have no idea what some of these are worth, but like, see, something like that looks like it could just be a rare one worth some money. So I'm gonna set that aside and just see if it's actually worth money. Eternal Champion. It looks like all of them are missing manual though, which is kind of annoying. Oh, complete in box like 100. Okay. I knew it was a good looking game too, but is it missing the manual? Oh, okay, that's good. Looks like there's good titles. X-Men, this one's good. I know that one's like 150 bucks. All right, next bag. Doesn't really look like it's gonna be full of stuff. Surprisingly though, these plug and plays, still factory sealed, can be worth like 50, 60 bucks on eBay. Japanese import. Oh, Dragon Ball. It looks like these are Japanese imports though. Dang, that's a clean console as well. Was it power on? It probably just needs a charge, but I just want to see if it was modded or something. That's sweet. First actual box. I've only been recording bags, so let's just see what was inside of here. Wario's always a good title.
Wii games are kind of like not.
They're not. Right? I mean, if you got like Mario Party and like Mario titles, you could get like 30 bucks a piece. These games I have no idea about for the most part. Like there could be some rare NES games, and I certainly couldn't tell you.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, B, and select start.
Good. Also, different things, the 5-screw as well. We have to pay attention on that. If you had a 5-screw one of like certain games, it like adds thousands of dollars.
And you know what I like also? His name's not written all over them, like Steve.
Shinobi 3, this one's actually worth a couple bucks, I want to say. This is probably the best looking box so far, but look at what he found. He found a couple of TurboGrafx games. Banger right there. The frickin' Pikachu console. English as well. This thing's real nice. I want to say it's like 250 bucks plus, something like that. We got big box games. Look at import games too. A couple Sega CD games. Sega CD games are worth good money. Even if it looks like a cheap game, it's worth like 80 bucks. Look at all this. Mario All-Stars. We got freaking Kirby Dream Collection. We got Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U with the controller inside. I know the controller by itself is like 35, so I bet this big box edition's pushing $100. You can see from the top, if you know video games, there are some Wii games, and Wii doesn't always have the most expensive, but like all these titles right here are good. Should be an easy $25 average for a lot of these Wii games. Mario Party 8, the absolute best Mario Party there is. I would definitely put this one at like the #1 box we have so far. Probably like an easy $1,000. This box is looking to be the best box just from the top point of view. We haven't looked in it at all, so let's find out. You can see this whole box. It looks super thrilling. Let's just like pull out a couple at a time. I wish this was a good condition controller because these are expensive.
They have a gerbil eating that?
What's in this bag? What's in this bag? Bomberman Hero, Pokemon Stadium. I'm trying to find just a super crazy, rare, expensive game, okay? I think the most rare and expensive one we found was that TurboGrafx game that was worth about $250. Okay, let's just open a couple of these again because last time we opened some, it wasn't good. Bam, good start.
No.
I'm telling you, we're gonna find just one like booklet just full of these. That's what a lot of these guys do. Some of them are in here though. See, that's in there, so we're definitely gonna find just one booklet. Oh, what's going on? What are you pointing at, Dad? Oh, that's a Pokemon Leaf Green and an Emerald. Look at that. Bam. Is that legit? Okay, it's legit.
Where's the tell? I need to know.
So one thing I learned is if you have these things at the top left, that's how you know it's legit. There's a couple other indicators on the front, which I don't know. And there's another Pokemon, Leaf Green and Emerald. Look at that. Bam, you just found like 300 bucks just right there.
Shut up.
With just these two. These two should be like 300.
That's my dance move, chat.
Sonic's good. Kirby.
I just want to dig.
Kirby's Dream Land 2. Yes, this is definitely gonna be the best box, chat.
It's gonna be over $1,000 box.
The other box is like 1,500. This one's gonna be like 3 grand, I think, honestly. Just based off the massive amount of games I can see.
What is that?
Oh, a Sega Nomad.
Is that good?
Yeah, look, it plays the freaking Sega games on a handheld console. These suck. I'm not gonna lie.
Picked them up for 10 bucks.
Yeah, they're in there. I'm telling you, we will find it. If they're not actually in here now. Oh, shoot. We're getting some GameCube. This one's a good one. Oh. Right now, we just found this, though. That's like 100 bucks. Oh, here we go. Here's another expensive one. This.
I can't tell if they're in there, but look, they're minty.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, what?
It's Game Boy Advance. You don't ever find them complete in a box like that. Like, this is rare. Harvest Moon.
That doesn't feel, that feels empty, doesn't it?
No, I mean, these are just, they're light. We have to open them
This
up.
feels like there's something in there. This is fun, Michael.
I can't tell you what any of these are. That one's a good one, though. Metroid's good.
Oh my goodness.
This might be the best box, actually, because one of these games can literally be, like, super expensive.
Castlevania.
Yeah, let's scan this one.
Golden Sun. Wolf. That one feels empty too, but.
All right, we're pretty much getting down to the end of this box. This was definitely the most expensive box so far, just because the amount of games. There's a couple nice ones that are worth a couple $100. 100%, this box is literally worth like $3,000, Dan.
3,000?
Probably more, but at least I'd put a good 3,000, because there's some real expensive games, and there's a lot. Just like, he'll get definitely around $2,000 to $3,000. Wow, look at this box, guys, right here. Look at this box we just went through, guys. Honestly, I'm not going to show it on my channel. Just go to Storage Auction Pirate, guys. That whole box was real nice, though. We're just finding games on freaking games. Just so many. I set a couple aside up here. I felt this one might be the best for some reason. I have to actually look it up. There's just so many little gold mines and games. Look at this, was just chilling with a bunch of common games. Easy little $100 sale on this I saw. Vice City Stories is expensive for a GTA game. I literally want to say it's like 60 bucks if I remember correctly. Bam, look at that. 3 Pokemon games sitting right on the top. That's money. I think that's like 100. I want to say Blue Rescue Team's a little bit cheaper, maybe like 50-ish. And Black 2, my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Maybe not the second version, just this version in general. Black and White, my favorite Pokemon. Another freaking box.
Jeez,
oh my goodness. I still want to see what's at the bottom of this one. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't Wii. It could have been anything else but Wii. I'll pull out games if they're super expensive, honestly, at the bottom, but a lot of these games I see are cheaper. Ooh, the Zelda edition. That was in there, right? Yeah, it is. Come on, I was hoping for a bunch of GameCube games, so I saw a couple of them right here. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. If you found this game in a 5-screw, it's worth like a couple $1,000s.
Have you ever found?
No, I never find 5-screw. I mean, you find them on a lot of games, but this one specific, that's why it's worth a lot. Pokemon White. This is the game right here. This is the Pokemon game. I love this one. Cool, like $100, I want to say. Alpha Sapphire is also a good Pokemon game. I enjoyed it. Let's go into the next box. Mystery Quest. What is this? Oh, this is an NES game, huh? Ooh, that one looks expensive. Whenever I see a horror-looking game, you know it's got to be worth something, literally. Ooh, I saw a Pokemon game just sitting right here. Look at that. Pokemon Ruby. He's probably got like every single Pokemon game, huh? We'll take that. Is it she?
I don't know why, but I feel like it's a sheep.
Whoever they are, they got some games for show. Pokemon game, I'll put that one over there. Just
That was in there?
Yeah, there's probably a couple in here too. Look at this. What we got sitting here? We got Kirby, we got Mario, we got Donkey Kong. Another Pokemon? Wario Land. Wario Land's always good. Armored Core for PS1. Dang, I didn't even know they made that. That's probably worth $2. Armored Core for any console is worth good money if you didn't know, chat. Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy, and Resident. Bro, there's just some good games in here, guys. Maybe I should have bid against the pirate, huh? I should have bid against the pirate. Gauntlet Legends. Oh my god, dang, there's some good titles there. Soul Reaver. Persona 2. Oh shoot. It's worth about 350 bucks.
Okay.
That's a banger, Dad. You didn't really, I thought you were gonna react, but that's only like 15. 350 bucks for a video game that's not easy to find. So
I'm cold as ice.
that's a banger right here. We found the $1,000 game finally. We've been freaking looking for it, guys. Holy crap. Fatal Frame 2. Looks like a good game. I think it's like only 80 bucks, but you know, we'll take it. Let's just put $100 on that though, because ours is a little bitten up. Look at this box he brought out though. Like there's just so many good titles. It's crazy. He's just going through like, and I see him like, wow, look at that. Like, he didn't point out Dino Crisis 2. He didn't point out this game either. Parasite Eve, bro. There's just games. I'm thinking this one might be the best box, or it's a bag, but this thing could be one of the most expensive things we got of the whole day. Depends what's in here though, because PlayStation 1 could be real expensive. We're not starting off too hot. Armored Core is good. I think I want to say Soul Blade's pretty decent. I'm like setting this stuff aside to where I think it's expensive, what I think isn't expensive. Come on, Wheel of Fortune, Mega Man 5, yup. Road Rash Jailbreak. That looks like a cool game. I bet some of you guys are watching this and like thinking like, why people buy these? Like, do they play them? And yeah, people buy them still and play them to collect. Like, I know a lot of people do wonder why people like these old games and pay as much as they will for these old games. But Armored Core, banger game. I know it's expensive. I feel like he has bubble wrap in here for a reason, and I look like an expensive one. So let's just scan it. Let's just do a little scan for fun. 60 bucks. Good. Where's the banger PS1 game at? I'm expecting it soon. Okay, I don't know which ones are expensive. JoJo, I bet it's a nice one. I bet that JoJo one is. And I bet like you guys are probably watching me go through these and you're like, damn, there's no way you call that cheap. It's actually an expensive one. This is a good bag right here. This is a real good bag. But look how many PS1 games there are, chat. You never find this many. This is crazy. I'm never too impressed when I see import games, honestly. I mean, there are some. I'm not gonna lie, but you would rather find the game in the English version most of the time. Bro, I've seen this game like 8 times. This guy's got so many of the same games. He's got good ones though. Zone and Enders, Chaos Legion looks good. Like, he's got some good titles. Luckily, it's not a bunch of sports games. Based off, you know, I bought that $50,000 collection a couple months ago. This is looking pretty similar. I want to say this setup right here is like 350 bucks, give or take, but this thing is real nice. As long as it works, of course. It's a bit dusty and it's just been sitting there. A lot of these 360 games will go for like 5 or 10 bucks, which is good. It's not terrible, at least we're getting sold. The best game might be like this Alice one. Ooh, House of the Dead's cool. Ooh, Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. Actually, me, that one's the best one. Box after box is like good. Like, there really hasn't been too many bad boxes. This is crazy. The NES is another console I just don't know about. Like, I know there's some weird, obscure, expensive titles. I've learned a couple. Oh my god, no way. Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. This is a banger for N64, Dad.
Yeah?
It's like 125 bucks just this cartridge. Which doesn't sound like a lot to you, but there's not. No, that's not a lot. There's not a lot of N64 games, especially cartridge only.
$100 games make me happy. They're just not exciting, you know.
Conqueror's, that's crazy to find. I wasn't expecting to sit in that. Look at this, chat. Panasonic. Oh yeah, the 3DO. This is expensive. Panasonic 3DO console. I swear I've seen this thing before. This one looks to be about. Okay, it wasn't expensive as I was hoping. It's like 100 bucks though, at least. Like parts, I see sales for 100 bucks. I see a couple GameCube games. Ooh, some more. Like, they just have so much. Oh, this is an expensive bag right here. The labels are messed up, but 150, 150, 100. It's like a $500 bag.
Shut the front.
Oh, let's just put 400 to keep it safe.
Okay.
All right, come on. Pokemon box. We'll never find Pokemon box just sitting in the wild. Oh, Jet Set. Yep, Jet Grind Radio is good. That one's a good title. I mean, we're not gonna set stuff aside. Screw it. We're not setting stuff aside, really. It looks like Pokemon box. Bam! Look at this box, just absolutely full of N64 games. Come on, let's find it. I really don't know the most expensive ones for N64. Besides, really, I think what is it? Clay Fighter Sculpture Edition, I think is what it's called, and Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. The rest of them, I don't know. That Kirby game was definitely a couple bucks though. Breath of Fire too, that looks like a good one. What are these? Oh, 32X cartridges, look at that. And then we got a couple boxes like this, like just different crafts and stuff. Literally, probably just gonna like throw it away maybe. We got a bag full of Wii games. Again, Wii doesn't really usually have the most expensive titles, but like stuff like that's good. You know, Mario and stuff like that. And there are some obscure titles. It's not this game right here, but I know there's like a freaking horse game for the Wii that goes for like 100 something bucks, 200. I know that's like one of the most expensive Wii games, is a horse game. And there's some biking game as well. I think it's because there's a super limited amount made and people like, I don't know. Mario Galaxy, like these are all good games though, at least. That was a good bag. What is this? Busyland. Freaking no idea what this is, but we can just scan it real quick and let's see what it's worth. So that's worth actually like 100 bucks, it looks like. Yeah, if it lose like 30, it's definitely going for like 100 bucks bare minimum, complete in the box. Come on, we're getting down to the couple last boxes, guys. We did find a $1,000 game, so I can't complain. We hit the $1,000 game mark. And we found a bunch of good games, but let's just get one more $1,000 game. Is that too much to ask for?
These boxes in the back don't look as good, huh?
No, yeah, this box doesn't look too good either. But
At least we hit it. We hit the profit, I think.
no, you did. You're good. Last couple boxes, we scored though. The pirate definitely came up here. And honestly, these last couple boxes, you can see what it looks like. It doesn't look too good. Nothing compared to what you guys saw earlier. GameCube, easy money, 25 bucks a piece all day. Other controllers, probably get like 10 to 15 on maybe. Still a good box. That's like 100 bucks at least. Last thing, come on, what do we got? We got a signed sports card, the only sports card that we have the entire lot, signed by Ronnie Lott. Get it? All right, like I said, this was a pretty good unit. When I saw the pictures of all of just the common games, I told the pirate like $7,000, maybe $8,000 was like the most he should bid. When he kept going past 8,000, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, Dad, this is a real big gamble now, and it's pretty good that he took it, because I bet there's 40 grand sitting here. Just based off the $45,000 lot I bought, there's gotta be at least 40, like bare minimum. And we are back at the warehouse, guys. We are going through all of the games, getting everything situated. We're sorting everything, like stuff that needs ads. Like these games definitely need individual listings for. And other games, we're putting over here, like we're saying that stuff that are worth like $100 and more, we're gonna make an individual listing for. And anything under, we're gonna put like over here, and we're just gonna spam run them like fast. We're also putting some of the cool games on the shelves, like stuff like this. It's not exactly like 100 or 150 bucks, but it's worth like 70. So we're still gonna put them on the shelf to be individually sold, but we're not gonna make a listing for it per se. We're just gonna sit here and just go bam, 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 and like auction it at a 3-second sudden death, which means it's gonna be sold in 3 seconds. So we don't know what we're gonna get from. We just found a couple gems. Look at this clay fighter. I'm still speechless, guys. I'm so sure this is legit just because it says Blockbuster. See, 1999. I think this is the expensive one. I'm gonna have to ask some people. Maybe some people in my comments can help me out. But I think we just found a freaking gem. I want to say this is at least $1,000. Like this is a freaking expensive game. We have pretty much set every good game aside. We have literally 67 plus games that are worth $100. And some of those games include this right here. This game's literally like $1,000 to $1,400, I think. There's sales upwards of $1,400. And then we got this amazing pile over here. We just got bangers on bangers on bangers. Each game over here, like I said, is at least $100. To look at this one's $250, I want to say. This 3DS game right here, this game is worth $300. Don't tell me why. I couldn't tell you. Especially just random game. Alien Chaos 3D, $300. We got two $150 Pokemon games. We have an expensive Wii game. I've never seen it. I don't know if you guys have. I've sold a DS game for like 80 bucks. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, it's gonna be worth a couple bucks. It's worth like 130 bucks. Never have I ever seen a Wii game go for that much money. We have this Japanese import worth like $200, 100 something, 100 and something, at least I think 100 something as well. I can't remember. 250 right here, 100 and something as well. I think this is exactly 100. Same with this Teen Titan game, like $100, 125. We just got money on money on money, guys. I value this stack of 67 games at literally like 13 to 14 grand. I think I did like a $200 average across the board. And yeah, it's literally like 14 grand. Silent Hill, like come on, who doesn't like Silent Hill? There's a bunch of bangers here, chat. Xenosaga, I didn't even know this game was expensive at first. Most of the Xenosaga games are pretty cheap. I've scanned. I'm gonna just show you every single title because this is the best of the best from the unit. This is every single banger. I pulled out every single one. I spent hours on hours just going through every single one, pulling out every banger. Even stuff like this. You see this, you're like, wow, that's not expensive. This thing's worth like 130 bucks. Banger. It's because it mods those DS games. Mainly people buy it for Pokemon, so you can hack your Pokemon and stuff like that. We got this $350 game. I want to say $330. Little Smash Bros bundle, 130 to 150 as well. Persona 2, absolute banger, like $330. Power Stone, put like 100 or so. Armored Core, banger. Armored Core again, banger. This game right here, 180 bucks. Like, these are just some good games, guys. Complete in the box Game Boy. Actually, we still need to open all these. It feels like it's in there. I still need to make sure. This is crazy. I was not expecting to find any of these games in this unit. Nothing like this was showing at the top. Like I said, there was a bunch of cheap Wii games and cheap Xbox 360 games. That's all I saw on the top, and some other cheap PS2 and stuff. Here's like the second best set of games, okay? Like over here, those 67 games, those were the best. All these games are worth roughly from 50 to like 75, give or take. Some of them are like, might be like 40 or 30 bucks. Like most of this Wii stack is not like 50 bucks. Most of them are like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. But I like those Wii games, so I put them aside over here as well. You can see there's some good titles. We got The Warriors, you know. We got Silent Hill. We got some bangers, guys. Killer 7's a good one. Dragon Ball, best title there. A bunch of NES games, SNES, Sega, N64, Pokemon, even Pokemon Emerald. This is like $200, but we're gonna leave these over here because it's not complete, and we're kind of sectioning them by shows. We're gonna sell them in 3 different shows. The first show being this one over here. Won't lie, more just cheap games. This is from like 0 to 20 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. I want to say maybe as at the most, but most of these games are cheap. Like good game right here, it's probably gonna go for like 5 bucks, you know, cheap as well. This game's going for $2 probably, you know, a couple bucks. A lot of these games are cheap over here, and that's what happens when you buy big game collections. You don't only get expensive games. Bunch of PS1 games still, but there's roughly 750 games in this first show. This second show over here, there's also roughly about 740 games. You see Pokemon White version, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, some good DS games you can see there. A bunch of good PS1 games, a lot of good titles here. So yeah, guys, we have everything situated pretty much. There was roughly like 1,500, let's just say 1,600 games. There was roughly 1,600 games. And I wasn't expecting that at all. That was just crazy to find all of these. After definitely seeing it all, he should get about 50 grand. If he doesn't get 50 grand, I'll be shocked. We got a nice box full of controllers. Look at that, the Wavebird controller. These things are worth like 80 or 90 bucks with these receivers right here. A couple consoles we've got set for our first show. We've got the Panasonic 3DO, we got a Dreamcast, we got a PS2, we got a Game Gear. Right now I can't test this TurboGrafx. I can't test the Sega CD all the way because the cords are just weird for this. I'm not good at testing them. All right, everybody, and that is the end of the video. I showed off the whole entire unit pretty much. I'll give you guys an update when we sell everything, but like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 50 grand. We might actually sell more than 50 grand, but I'm pretty confident there's 50 grand here. Also, guys, I'm sorry if I'm not posting. It's been a couple months. You know, I think it's been like 2 months now exactly. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep posting long videos consistently. I have been posting shorts. You guys probably seen those, but I'm not sure how consistent we post long videos. We'll see. But thank you guys for making this far. Put a heart in the comments you made it this far. Like always, peace out.